What's good, people? Psychoschematics Productions presents another episode of In the Classroom with your boy, Coach Chase, coming at you again. So, for this episode, and yes, this is still a part of Super Bowl weekend. So, since this is the grand spectacle of all grand spectacles of the sport, I'm going to come at y'all with plenty of episodes today. So, enjoy. For today's episode, we're going to talk about pre-snap run-pass options. Now, there's a pre-snap run-pass option and a post-snap run-pass option. So I just told you, we're doing pre-snap today. So, with pre-snap run-pass options, it's basically comes down to this. The quarterback runs this at a shotgun or pistol formation so that he can survey the field, see who the defense is in, see the numerical advantages of where the defense lines up in their alignment, and then essentially he makes a decision to throw a quick screen pass towards the direction where one of his wide receivers is lined up in either a stack formation or where he has teammates lined up to block for him, or he decides pre-snap to just hand the ball off because he sees the numerical disadvantages with the defensive with the defensive front. So, let's get into it. So, like I said before, pre-snap RPOs are always run from a shotgun or pistol formation. And they typically have clear stacks of wide receivers or tight ends in one spot of the field so that the quarterback can, like I said before, spot the numerical disadvantages within the defense and then make a quick decision. Pre-snap, obviously. Like I said before, pre-snap RPO. Boom, let's get it. All right. As you always know, I like to start off by drawing the offensive or defensive lines, depending on the play type. This is offense, so I'm going to start off with the offensive line. Now, once again, like I said before, pre-snap RPOs are always run from a shotgun or pistol formation. For this, I'll just show shotgun. Will be towards the right hip of the quarterback. And with this formation, I will have 3 wide receivers. And 1 wide receiver on the left side. So 3 wide receivers on the right, 1 wide receiver on the left, 1 running back, 1 quarterback. And then obviously the 5 linemen. Now, for the run pass option, in this play, the quarterback surveys the field. Now the offensive line will be running a zone scheme blocking, and it'll be drifting slightly towards, in this play, the left. And essentially, like I said before, since it's a pre-snap read, the quarterback is scanning the field before the snap of the ball, and he makes a decision before the snap of the ball of where he's going to go to based on the defensive formation. Now, because of this, I will draw out a defensive formation just so you can get an example of what pre-snap RPO is all about. Because pre-snap and post-snap RPOs are completely different from each other. I mean, completely different how they're run. So with pre-snap RPOs, I will draw out just a little gimmick defensive structure formation, just so you understand the concept of it. So, let's say the quarterback is going to make a decision on a quick pass in this play. For that, I will draw out the defensive structure in which a quarterback will make that decision on a pre-snap RPO. Now, with this defensive structure, the quarterback will more likely decide to pick a run play. Why, you're thinking? Because if you notice, it's 5-on-5 within this play structure. It's 5-on-5. So there's the middle linebacker, the defensive end on the right side, defensive tackle on the right side, defensive tackle on the left side, defensive end on the left side. And so essentially the quarterback's thinking, okay, 5-on-5 in terms of the blocking, and then the running back just runs for 4 or 5 yard gain. That's typically the way these pre-snap RPOs work. It's not really built for a big play. It's just built to keep the chains moving, keep yourself in good down and distance. So with this situation, it's probably going to run the ball. So, like I said before, I'll illustrate it a little with the play art. Now, it's zone scheme blocking in this play. Flowing towards the left. Now, running back will just run it up the 0, 1, 0 or 1 gap. So with this play, if it's a running back's probably going to run it around this gap, maybe even the 2 gap. And the way zone scheme blocking works, zone scheme blocking is essentially just giving the running back options for lanes. But based on the way the play is designed, it's built for the running back to pick 0, 1, or 2 gaps. Now, I'll show you a look where the quarterback is most likely going to throw the quick screen for the RPO. Now, I'll give you a little scenario. Let's say you keep gashing them for excellent amount of yards on the runs from formations similar to this. And the defensive coordinator says, that's BS. Like, they're not gonna pass the ball. This is gonna be a run. So I'm gonna bring in an extra linebacker within the offensive line gaps and make it 6 defensive players in the box instead of 5, even though they're in I guess you could say dime formation with 4 wide receivers. Then you'll see the quarterback is more likely to pass the ball, and I'll show you based on the numbers of the players. So, like I said before, let's say you were getting them on big plays with the running game when they had them in dime. And then the defensive coordinator says, oh, no, I'm calling that. Nah, you're full of crap. You're probably going to run it again. So I'm going to bring in a linebacker in the box and make it 6 in the box instead of 5. Well, then, that leaves 2 corners defending 3 wide receivers. That's a numerical disadvantage. So then, with a pre-snap RPO, he's pre-reading the snap. He's pre-reading the play before the snap of the ball. He sees the numerical disadvantage on that side, and the quarterback just decides, okay, screw the run. I'm gonna run this in. We're gonna throw this quick screen. So essentially, with the quick screen, the wide receivers will block the corners, and that receiver sitting behind the line of scrimmage will just walk back maybe 1 yard and then prepare to catch the screen pass from the quarterback. So that's basically the way pre-snap RPOs work. It's all about numerical disadvantages for the defense or numerical advantages for the offense in terms of the player numbers. So it's essentially numerical manipulation. That's really all it is. Like I said before, it's a chess match when you're out there. This game is complicated. And if you see a numerical disadvantage while running this scheme, it just makes the quarterback's decision easier. And that's basically what pre-snap RPO is all about. It's just quick decisions, quick reads, quick decisions. You're typically not going to get a big play with pre-snap RPOs. It's not what it's built for. It's built for having the advantage of down and distance and making the QB's job and the offense's job easy. That's pretty much pre-snap RPO is. So for those offensive coordinators that aren't necessarily concerned about getting big plays, but just keeping things simple, having good down and distance, like 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2, 2nd and 4, those types of down and distances to make things easy to convert when you get to 3rd and short. Pre-snap RPO is not a bad option at all. And now, next episode, we'll talk about post-snap RPOs, which are much more interesting in my opinion. Yes, I'm being biased. Screw it. All right.